Good morning, class. So today we're looking at perimeter, area and volume, so chapter 13. But at this point we have concluded perimeter and area. So today we're going to look at, just a study to refresh your memory, the rectangle. The area of a rectangle is length times breadth, while the perimeter is going to be 2 length plus 2 breadth. The square, area is going to be side times side or side squared. The perimeter is going to be 4 times side. With triangle, however, the perimeter is going to be the sum of the sides. Not so. The sum of the sides, which is that length, but that's for the perimeter. Okay? Whereas for the area, it's going to be half a base times perpendicular height. Half a base times perpendicular height, or half a base times perpendicular height. That's how you calculate the area of a triangle. In the circle, the area perimeter, also known as the circumference, will be 2 pi r, and the area will be pi squared. So now for the volume and the total surface area, in primary school you dealt with prisms and the outside area, the surface area of the prism. Okay? So now we're just formulating it, is that the volume of a prism is equal to area of base times height. It will give you the volume of the prism, whilst the total surface, or total external area is going to be perimeter of the base times the height plus twice area of base. So if you're looking at the perimeter of the base and you times it by the height, then in fact I'm calculating the body of this item. Not so. And when it says twice area of base, it says twice area of base, you see the top here is the same as the bottom. You see the area of the top, same as the area at the bottom. That's why they say it's twice area of base. You guys understand? Go again here. The area of base times height. So if I take the area of this base, and times by height, I'm going to work out the volume. Not so. And again, when we're looking at the surface area, it's going to be the perimeter of that base times height. If I do that, I'm taking care of the body part of the, okay? And then if it says twice area of base, I'm then working out the twice the area of the base. Why twice? Because at the top and the bottom is the same. Twice area of base, okay? And so on and so on. Alright, you all okay with that, people? Alright, so at this point you guys have written down all the formulas already. I'm going to show you how they actually derive that formula. Okay. So the prism, we have a cylinder, the base is a circular base, not so. So how you calculate the volume of a prism? It's going to be area of base. No, sorry. So the volume is equal to area of base times height. What type of shape is this base? Circular base, not so. So the volume is equal to the area of the area of a circle is. It's the area of a circle, people. Pi squared times the height of the object. Or you can have just written it as volume is equal to pi squared h. It's the same thing. You guys understand? Let's look at the next question. The total surface area. The total surface area is what's on the area on the outside. Not so. There's no, sometimes called the total external area or total external surface area. Okay, so again, how do you calculate the surface area? You're going to say it's perimeter of base times height plus twice area of base. What type of shape is this base? circular base. How do you calculate the perimeter of a circle? 2 pi r. You see how important it is to understand the formula. Right. Times height is h plus twice. What type of shape is this base? Circular base. How do you calculate the area of a circle? Pi r square. So this part is for the area of the base, and that too is because the top and the bottom is the same. Do you guys understand? Is there any confusion there? Look at the next shape. A right angle prism. Okay, so that you got your rectangular base thing. So again, perimeter, the volume. How do you calculate the volume? Area of base times height. So what is the area of a rectangle? Length times breadth times height. So this is going to be LBH. Okay. Let's look at the next one, which is the total surface area. The total surface area is equal to perimeter of base times height plus twice area of base. So how do you calculate the perimeter of a space? How do you calculate the perimeter of a rectangle? 2 length plus 2 breadth. Okay. Or you could have said length times breadth, or length plus breadth times 2. Thank you. So it's going to be 2 length plus 2 breadth times height plus twice area of base. It's going to be 2 times length times breadth. Okay, you can multiply that h out, which is going to give you 2 length h plus 2 bh plus 2 lb. But did I have to multiply it out? No. Okay. You guys understand? Is there any confusion? Let's go to the next one. The perimeter. Perimeter is going to be, sorry, first the area, no? The area was area of base times, not area, is volume, no? So how do you calculate the area of a square? Side times side. Side times side. Times the height. The height is also side. So in other words, it's going to be side. Whatever the side, the length of the side is, I cube it. Okay. Okay. Here we're going to look at the total surface area. How do you calculate total surface area? Perimeter of base times height plus twice area of base. Okay. You all agree with that? Whatever shape is its base, square base. How do you calculate the perimeter of a square? 4 times height. Not so. Times, and what is the length of the height? Also a side. Plus twice area of base, side times side. Alright, so what is 4 side times side? 4 side square. What is 2 side times side? 2 side square. Which gives you 6 sides. Okay. Easy. Number 4. Here we have a triangular prism, a triangular base prism. For the volume, how do you calculate volume? Area of base times height. You'll see we always start off with it. Okay, because I don't memorize all the formula. I just memorize the volume is. The volume is area of base times height. While the total surface area is perimeter of base times height plus twice area of base. From there I formulate the triangle. Over not the triangle but the prism itself. Okay? Yes, Michael.
So when you do the side, you have to mention like
If you memorize the formulas, you don't have to say this all the time. But like I said, I don't memorize things. I don't even know your names. No? So, I just memorize the volume, what the volume is and what the total surface area is. And then from there I formulate. Okay. So area of the space, what type of shape is this base? Triangular base. How do you calculate the area of a triangle? Half base times perpendicular height. For the triangle, that was your base and there is your perpendicular height, as you can see here. No? Times the height of this object, which is capital H. I'm not going to put small h again. Why? Because if I put another small h here, then that means to say those two lengths are equal. Those heights are equal, which is not true. Because this is the height of the triangle and this is the height of the object. The depth of the object. You guys understand? Listen to the next one. The total surface area is going to be perimeter of base times height plus twice area of base. So the perimeter of the base is going to be the perimeter of the triangle, or you can say sum of the sides of the triangle. Okay? Times height, and what's the height of this object? Small h or capital H? Capital H, that's the depth of the object. Right? Plus twice. How do you calculate the area of this triangle? Half base times perpendicular height. Not so. So it's going to be perimeter of the triangle times height plus half times 2 is 1. So it's going to be h perpendicular. Okay. Those are the formula we're going to use in pursuit of calculating these volume and area or total surface areas of the object. Yes, Michael?
So to ask why you cut lines either on numbers?
Why do you think? So it simplifies. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 2 once. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Which gives me 1 and I don't have to write. Okay. Anything else? Yes?
When you do the formula, do you have to specify what is perpendicular? That's the perpendicular height of the area of the triangle.
We just indicate perpendicular height with h perpendicular. Okay, but it's going to be safer for us to stipulate it. Anything else? At the end of the day, if you go and you substitute the right values in and you didn't put this perpendicular height in, you're going to get the full marks anyway. We just do that so that you guys don't get confused. No? Right, let's look at a couple examples and how we actually apply this formula, these formulas. Determine the volume and the total surface area of each of the following figures. This is the example on page 181. Alright. So the question says, determine the volume and the total surface area of each of the following figures. Where do we start? start with the volume. Is equal to area of base times. Right. What type of shape is this? Rectangular shape, not so. How do you calculate the area of a rectangle? Length times breadth times height. And what's the length here? 8. The breadth? 5. And the height? 6. So 8 times 5 times 8 times 5 is 40. 240, I think. Huh? 240 centimeters cube. Why centimeters cube? So it's 3 dimensions. It has length, the breadth, and a height. Okay. You guys understand? See, any confusion? Alright. Let's look at the next question. For the next part of this question. I wanted you to work out the total surface area. So total surface area is equal to perimeter of base times height plus twice area of. What type of shape is this base? Rectangular base. How do you calculate the perimeter of a rectangle? 2 length plus 2 breadth times the height, the small h doesn't matter, plus twice. How do you calculate the area of a rectangle? Length times. So there you go. 2 times, what's the length? 8. Plus 2 times the breadth? 5. And that must be multiplied by 6. Plus 2 times 8 times 5. So you're going to get 16 plus 10 times 6 plus 2 times 40. 236 centimeters. Is there any confusion? Easy, no? Right? And now you guys are asking yourself, come bring out the challenging ones. Sorry? The next one, what type of shape is this? Cylinder. Right, so let's go perimeter. The volume is equal to area of base times height. What type of shape is this base? Circular base. How do you calculate the area of a circle? 5 square times height. There's pi. What's the radius of the circle? 5. 5 square times. So that's going to give you 5 square is 25 times 8 is 200 pi. Not so. There's 25 times 8 is 200. Times pi is 200 pi. You can put it in the calculator. 200 pi, press shift. There's a button here, 10 to the exponent. It's not that one, it's the one in yellow above that. By pressing shift, I've activated all the yellow keys of the calculator. Yes. Sorry? You didn't know. That is why you're here. No? Otherwise we knew everything. Yes. Alright. So shift, the button. Whoops, the wrong one. Shift, that one. Gives us 628, 3. Is that correct? Centimeters cube. Right. Any confusion there? No? You sound met new Miss Cornelius? No? Alright. People, the total surface area, how do you calculate total surface area? Perimeter of base times height plus 2 area of base. How do you calculate the perimeter of a circle? 2 pi r, not 2 pi r squared, 2 pi r. times height plus twice. How do you calculate the area of the circle? 5 squared. So we go 2 pi. What is my radius? 5 times the height, which is 8. Plus 2 pi. What's the radius? 5 squared. 5 times 8. 40 times 2. 80 pi. Plus 5 squared is 25 times 2 is 50. So that gives you 130 pi. You can put that in the calculator. 130 pi. This is the standard to decimal. You 408,4. Or what you could have done was, I'm going to punch this whole story into the calculator. You should get the same answer. Provided I didn't make a mistake now. 2 pi times 5 times 8 plus 2 pi times 5 squared. 130 pi, which gives us 408,4. Guys understand? Alright. So why do I often do this here? Is because there's going to come a time where you will write a test at university. For those of you who want to go to UCT, to Stellenbosch, certain courses that that you want to apply for. There's a maths exam that you write, an entrance exam, and that entrance exam is without the use of a calculator. So when they work these stuff out, the multiple choice answers is going to be in terms of pi. You guys understand? So you are making the habit of doing what I'm doing here. Right? Any confusion here? Easy, no? Until you do it yourself. Right. People? Triangular base prism. There's too many pre's in there. Right, let's go. Number 3. Volume. How do you calculate volume? Area of base times. Yeah. So what type of shape is this? Triangular. How do you calculate the area of a triangle? Of base times height. But if you got a right angle triangle looking like this, there's 5, 3. This is A, B, C. What am I shorting? AC. Because right, it's going to be half of base times that height. Can you see that, people? It's to do with the 90 degrees. Although this looks like the base. If you're going to use this the base, then that should be the perpendicular line. You see the difference? So how am I going to calculate AC? Pythagoras. Yes. Pythagorean theorem says that AC squared is equal to plus 3 squared. Why? Pythagoras with angle A equals 90 degrees. Now there's many angles at A. So it's going to be safer for me to say BAC. So that gives you, this must be minus, no? There's 25 minus 9, which is 16. The square root of that's going to give you? So AC is 4C. You guys understand? So what do we say now? Now we can say, how do you calculate the area of a rectangle? Of base times perpendicular line times the depth of this object, which is 8. Okay. The girlfriend is getting a best sleep of her lifetime there. Who is John? Huh? You don't know who John is? Now why you say his name now? You okay? Let's go. So we go half. What's the base? 3 times 4 times 6. Okay, so that is, so for half times 4 is 2, 6, 12. No, 36. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
36 centimeters. Does it work boring, Michael? Yeah. Centimeter, yeah. Okay. They ask you to work out the total surface area. How do you calculate total surface area? Perimeter of base times height plus 2 area of base. So the perimeter, what type of shape is this base? Rectangular base. This is the perimeter of the triangle. Area of base times the height of this object. Not so. Plus twice area of base. How do you calculate the area of a triangle? So half base times perpendicular. So the perimeter of the rectangle is going to be side plus side plus side, which is 3 plus 4 plus 5 times the height, which is 6, plus 2 times half is 1. What's the base? 3, and the height is 4. 3 plus 4 is 7 times 5 is 12. 12 times 6 is 72 times 12, which is 84 centimeters. Guys, understand? Any confusion? Last one for the weekend. So let's go to the volume here.
Teachers and learners. The following learners
Area of base.
due to have detention now after school.
I'm sorry.
Can you please make your way to the prefab?
Any of you?
And they are Chantal Lima, Tubelife Lishamante, Uda Cornelius,
Okay.
Israel Cornelius, Awonke Mabane, Shanixka, Kosiyami,
Why again?
Quentin, Sasetu
Like?
Makazana,
Nice.
Kambaletu Mahlane,
Did you do your maths in your
Rita
detention?
Jamaica, Sibakle Mutubani, Sibania Yona,
Right, listen, for homework it's going to be that exercise.
Tande Kalata, Eniola Ola Narejabu,
There's a lot of you people.
Kama Maduro,
Right, listen.
Anati Mapisa,
So looking here, the area of the base.
Usisiwe Heleli,
So what type of base is this?
Owe to Maya,
Half circle, which is a semicircle.
Agamadi, Talia Fisher, Jonathan Pool,
So what happens?
Gabriela Nuglungu,
It's a circle divided by
Aida Tanbul,
2. Not so.
Sherazan Pulser,
So it's going to be half
Risha Ahmed,
area of circle
Zakia Inger,
pi r squared. So again, the area of the base is going to be a semicircle. Can you see that? What's the area of a circle? Pi r squared. Semi divided by 2.
Okay, just you got the
So-
two last names I just
So
read.
pi r squared divided by 2
Those
or
that
half
are school now,
pi r squared is the
can you
same.
please report to the prefect immediately?
Times the height of this
Thank you.
object or the depth of the object. So let's go. It's going to be half pi. What's the radius of this? Now the radius from center to circumference, which is 3. So it's going to be 3 squared times height, which is 3. You guys see that? So it's going to be half pi. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 10 is 90, divided by 2 is 45 pi. 45 pi is the centidecimal. If you want for 1, comma 37 centimeters cubed. Let's look at the total surface area. Now the total surface area is going to be perimeter of base times height plus twice area of base. So the perimeter of this is going to be a semicircle. Can you see that, people? How do you calculate the perimeter of a circle? Sorry? 2 pi r, but it's half of that. Not so. Now plus, now the perimeter of this base must include that length as well. Not so. So the perimeter is most everything on the outside of that shape. So it's plus that length times the height plus. How do you calculate the area of a circle? Pi r squared, but it's half. It's half pi r squared or pi r squared divided by 2. You guys understand? Let's going to simplify this a bit. Half times 2 cancels. So it's going to be pi. What's my radius? 3 plus my length. So what's the length from there to there? 6. Because from there to there is 3, so it's double. So it's 6 times the height of this object, which is 10. Plus 2 times half is 1. That's again gone. Pi. The radius is 3 squared. So this is simply 3 pi times 10 is 30 pi plus 60 plus 9 pi. So in other words, it's going to be 39 pi plus 60, which in turn gives us an answer. Now again, people, I could have punched this whole thing in the calculator here. At this point already, you would have gotten full marks already. Okay, so it's going to be pi times 3 plus 6 times 10 plus pi times 3 squared. It's 182, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
182, comma 52. Okay, otherwise you got 39 pi plus 60. Also give you 182, comma 52 centimeters squared. People, with that, it brings us to the end of the examples for exercise 2 on page 182. So in our next lesson, we're going to do the recording of this exercises as well. The homework. So homework is the whole exercise. Yes, Michael? Sorry? Yes, she said you could have used D instead of L there. Okay. The full lesson can be found in the description box below.